This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about. Real, honest, entertaining, live. DBL starts right now.
Welcome to Daily Blast Live. It's Wednesday, December 4th. I'm here with Stephanie, Brandon, Erica. I'm Jeff. Live TV, guys. What are y'all laughing at?
We just had a mass disaster because Brandon decided to spill Erica's drink all over the poor girl.
Oh, no, I wasn't sitting here.
Oh,
I was still walking up to set. It was divine intervention. God is on my side because
I took the bullet for you because it went all over me.
He's on your side too, Jeff.
I was going to say, she's not even put you in your place yet. Hold that for a bit later, love.
Are we snitching?
Brandon, we didn't even start the show and already you're in trouble.
Doing? I don't get in trouble.
All right.
Okay, doing this gets you in trouble because that's when you're
Keep those hands in.
You don't understand your wingspan.
I know. I don't think you realizes sometimes. It's like, boom.
That's what happened.
They don't want to know about my wingspan. They want to know about the good news that we have going on here, Jeff.
Okay.
So,
that's right.
There we go.
And to add injury to insult, this doesn't work, so I don't need it.
Hey.
People Magazine announced its People of the Year. Check them out. Jennifer Aniston, Jennifer Lopez, Michelle Obama, and Taylor Swift. You guys agree with these choices?
I think it's a great hodgepodge of different interests in people. You also have to remember when we're having conversations like this, it's about their demographic, and that is so key in their demographic. It's not like these things come out of, thin air. I think that the choices are really great.
I love most of the choices. So, I mean, Michelle Obama, you can never go wrong with Michelle Obama, ever. J-Lo, she just turned 50. She's the most banging woman that's on the planet.
Love you, J-Lo.
I love J-Lo.
Representing the Latino community.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of representation.
Tay-Tay, I mean, let's be honest, she's stirred the pot this year, as she does ever. The snakes have come out in full force, and she's killing it. And also, she's been very gracious to give half her fans to our very own Erica Cobb, which I love. But the only one I'm not loving, and I don't dislike Jennifer Anderson, but I just don't really get. I mean, yes, she got loads of followers. I can't say her surname. It's such a Anderson.
How are you going to talk about it? You can't say her name.
Well, because obviously she's made that much impact on me, hasn't she?
Who would you put in her place?
Oh, who would I have liked to have seen? That's a really good question. Who would I have liked? No, she's not done enough in my eyes this year. I feel really bad saying that. I mean, because they've done a great, amazing, great things. And like she joined Instagram and it went wild overnight. I don't know. I'm going to have to really think about that.
All right, we'll think about it. Brandon, no male representation?
No, because they already did People's Sexiest Men Alive. So I feel like this is a collective People's Sexiest Women
But it's
alive.
not about sexy at all.
But what they've done in terms of not even the vanity of what, like the looks, what they've done outside of their looks, I think that's sexy.
But sexiest man implies that it's aesthetic. People's persons of the year has nothing to do with aesthetics.
Yeah, Brandon.
It's
okay,
Erica,
not to drink over. Okay, I apologize. I get it. Let's move on.
All right, we're going to let him off the hook on that one. All right, guys, Anna Faris is talking about a dramatic brush with death. Last week during Thanksgiving, she posted this photo thanking the North Lake Tahoe Fire Department for saving her and her family from a carbon monoxide leak. They were in a rental cabin when she started feeling sick. Fortunately, everyone is okay, but again, still very scary. She's also opening up about a time when she knew a guy was cheating on her, and here's what she said on her podcast.
I remember suspecting an ex of cheating on me.
And were they?
Yeah, I woke him up in the middle of the night, and I was like, are you so-and-so? And he was like, you're crazy. And I'm pretty oblivious sometimes, especially in relationships. Of course, I don't want to believe that anything.
Yeah, sure.
But there was that gut feeling that was like starting to grow more and more.
Nice.
Look, nice.
Sorry, the break they just fixed my ear. I'm very excited
Live
about it.
TV.
Yeah,
Live
absolutely
TV.
live.
Yeah.
So have you guys ever had a time when you knew something was going to happen? Not that maybe someone was cheating on you, but you kind of, Erica, I know you're into the intuition thing.
Oh, yeah, I always trust my gut. In terms of cheating, though, I don't know that I've had that since probably prior to 2004.
Like a cheating incident, right?
Wow.
Right. Or maybe I didn't care. No, I'm just kidding. No, but I think you always trust your gut. Times when I haven't trusted my gut and I was like trying to make it seem right in my head, I always regret it. So I always go with that.
Yeah, I'm a huge believer in that, and I think sometimes there's been times when you like doubt your own gut instinct, and then I think it often is times where you like make really wrong decisions and choices that can bite you in the beep. But I really believe in it. I believe everyone has this power of intuition. So everyone knows kind of when you're walking down the street and someone's following you, or you can sense someone behind you. You can tell when you're in a room when someone's talking about you. When you feel those little things, if you're sensing that your partner isn't being 100%, there's a reason for that. You don't just make that stuff up. So I think more of us should listen to that feeling inside a little bit more.
I always do. Do you listen to the little guy inside you?
Ah, man, this little guy would make me go crazy because it's like me being bachelor, you know, the single one in the group. I've had my fun.
Wait a second, I thought you were in a relationship.
I'm not in a relationship. I'm dating someone, yes, but I've had my fun in life.
Oh, you just said you were
Don't get me in
single.
trouble, bro. Don't get me in trouble. Right now, I'm
Listen,
still single.
Did he just say he was
You're
single?
You're single until you make it official. I'm not official yet.
Wait, she's not wearing your Letterman jacket? What does that mean?
What do you mean? What is this, Grease? Like, come on.
I love how Erica and I are like,
If you're dating someone, come on, Erica, you gotta be on my side.
Now you want to bring me
gotta
into
be on my side for once. Like, come on. If you're single until you make it official.
Dude,
I am dating.
This is what's
How
going
long
on.
does it
This
take
is what's
to
going on.
I'm digging.
I can't give you an answer from my like perspective because I'm a serial monogamist. So when I'm with someone, I'm with someone.
I eat cereal too. Anyways, I'm just saying, like when you've lived some sort of life and now you're feeling someone, and it's long distance when that person is like, oh, I'm going out to eat. You're going out to eat again? Why don't you go to Trader Joe's? Like, who are you going out to eat with? Tina or Christina?
Wait, rewind. You said when you've lived some sort of life, implying exactly what, Brandon?
He don't want done what he been doing.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not, Erica.
You said it.
Pull the knife out my back, please.
You said it.
I've had open conversations with you about I have been nothing but truthful in any sort of situationship or prior relationships and stuff.
Yeah.
Put there. I've been 100% truthful. But now I'm eating your cereal of monogamy and all that good stuff. So now you want to be with one person, but then you're like, you want to go out to eat again? Oh man.
Yeah, get them violins out.
Y'all gonna type?
Actually, yeah, because it's not the violin. It's that you hit an iceberg and you are sinking, my brother.
It is going down.
Oh my.
Like
And only one person gets it on the door, and it's not you.
And you double crossed me too.
What have I done
That's
now?
right. I'm gonna get you out of here. I'm gonna get you out
You
of here.
double crossed me 3.
You said you were single and then said you were in a relationship.
I said I'm single, but I'm dating someone. That's
But you
still
also said
single.
you're basing it all on things that happened in your past because of a certain lifestyle that you led, which is now leading you to not trust your gut instinct.
Hey, producers, y'all like this? Is this good TV?
We're moving on. I'm going to get him off the hook here. There's a new twist in the James Bond film. Raquel, what's going on in general in life?
First off, you're welcome for this, Brandon. We are getting our first look at the female 007 in a new scene from No Time to Die.
The world's moved on, Commander Bond.
You were 00.
2 years. So stay in your lane. You get in my way, I will put a bullet in your knee. The one that works.
I thought you two would get along.
Lashana Lynch plays Nomi, an agent ready to rival Bond. Now No Time to Die hits theaters April 2nd.
Thank you, Raquel, and Brandon thanks you as well. We're going to move right on. Kate Beckinsale is getting slammed for posting a bunch of bikini pics online. One internet troll said she's having a midlife crisis. Someone else said she's too old to be posting stuff like that. She looks good, by the way. She's 46, by the way, and Kate did call the haters out, if you are wondering. But this has us wondering about other celebrities like Real Housewives star, right there, Lisa Rinna dancing all around, and Elizabeth Hurley. She looks terrific. So why does society bash older women like this for posting these photos?
This really annoys me. Where is the sense of like women empowerment and sisters supporting sisters? Let's be honest, they all look incredible. They're not selling some like fake product proving like this is how I got like this. No, they're just looking smoking hot, and they've clearly worked damn hard for those bodies. And what really annoys me more is then we see celebrities celebrities, like older celebrities, like for instance, the absolute babe that is Helen Mirren, and that's okay. But is that because she's older and grey? But in this kind of like midlife quote, you're not allowed to be proud of your body? What's wrong with people?
I'm with you. They look fantastic. I think they're just haters. That's exactly what they are.
I think it's interesting that people always want to tell people what to do when they have no experience with what they've done. So it's like, okay, so you admired this person for their skill set or maybe for their beauty, and then they made it, and now you want to orchestrate what their lives should be from this point forward. I really think that you're projecting a lot of insecurity from yourself onto them, and that's okay. Like, we have all been there. I've certainly done some projecting myself, but check yourself.
And I guarantee Peggy Sue that's writing them comments, she's probably sat on the couch eating her French fries. I mean, come on, let's be honest.
Damn.
Why don't you post a picture of yours?
Peggy Sue.
If we're going to be honest, let's be honest what this is. We're talking about Kate Beckinsale. She likes the young guys. This is a thirst trap. This is what this is. It's a thirst trap for one of them young dudes, 23, 25. I'm 35. I think she looks great. To double tap, double like that pic, and slide in her DMs, and now she's got her young guy again. She looks great. I'm not hating by no means, but this is a thirst trap. Let's be honest.
No, she just looks great.
She looks great, but this is a thirst trap. This is, come on now.
I think it's just that she makes money based off her image because she's an actress and she's just looking fabulous to multiple producers and directors that are looking to hire her.
But if she,
I have news. Thirst traps expire at 30 for women.
She looks great. No.
Yeah, no. Any woman who's successful like she is and looks like that doesn't need to set a thirst trap. Her entire life is a thirst trap.
To some.
Right.
To some.
You're gonna have to record this, send it out to the family. This segment started off great, buddy.
It was great. I had a great time. Did you have a great time stabbing me in the back?
You brought me in.
All right, we're gonna talk about it at the break. DBL is live, and coming up, Mr. Big himself is on the show. Chris Noth reveals the stuff he kept from the Sex and the City set in our Chatting with the Stars interview. And our Jason Momoa and Chris Pratt feuding. Stephanie Jones dishes the deets next on What Up Wednesday.
Oh yeah, the spells. You can be, you're single until it's official.
No.
You can be dating someone, but not if it's not official.
What makes it official?
You gotta have the talk. When they be like, "What are we? We are farmers." Blah, 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 blah.
So wait, so does this girl that you're not dating?
So
know that you're not dating?
You're dating. Yes, we are dating. We are talking. We are dating.
So if she goes out, it's okay for her to say she's single?
No, because I'm not doing that.
You just said you were single.
But I am still single. I am dating.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
No, you've been out the game for quite some time, man. Like,
you just said that you don't want her saying that she's single.
If she goes out somewhere, which she has, and someone's trying to talk to her, that sort of thing. Are you in a relationship? No, I'm not in a relationship, but I am dating someone.
Have you agreed to not see other people?
We're gonna talk about this Sunday when she gets here. We're gonna talk about.
Oh my God!
Yeah, it's already been implied. It was something it's something that was implied because I'm not gonna do all that and still be, like mixing and matching and all that. So we just haven't had that clear. Hey, this is what it's gonna be. This is where we're going.
But what if it was? What if that conversation happened?
If that conversation,
I don't want you to see anybody else.
I'm already not seeing anyone else. So
It's interesting that she can't say she's single if she goes to a restaurant, but you just said you were single on national television.
Because you're not. I was just saying because it's not official.
Watch this show?
Until I hope not. I sure.
Oh my God, this is a crazy show.
Oh, yeah, we got a reaction.
Stand by, here we go.
Welcome back to DBL. It's Wednesday, so you know what that means. Hot celebrity gossip. And me telling you lot what's really up. So let's first visit a very sexy celebrity couple, Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom. Now, bad news, guys. Their wedding has been postponed. But don't worry, it's never really over for these two. They changed the timing so that they can get the location they really want. So here's what's up. I've got a hunch there's another reason too. Katy's waiting on her customized wedding dress, but I think I've got a sneaky picture. Yes, here it is. Who needs a wedding cake when you can have a wedding cake knockers like that? I mean, she pulls it off. Next, we're checking in on Leo. His girlfriend has a lot to say about their quite large age gap. But who is she? Gather around and I'll tell you. Well, Camilla Morrone is her name, and modelling is her game. This brunette beauty is only 22, but don't let the baby cheeks fool you. People can date who they want, she claims, especially someone with a famous name. Now grab your teacup. Here's what's really up. Age is just a number, sure, but be careful. When you turn 30, you might get kicked to the curb. Yeah. Well, our last stop is in Hollywood, where there's a showdown brewing between Aquaman and Star-Lord. And by that, I mean Jason Momoa and Chris Pratt. So it all started when Chris Pratt posted this photo holding a plastic water bottle. Oh, yes. And Jason Momoa left a disapproving comment. No single-use plastic, come on. Well, Aquaman found himself in hot water for the call-out, and he even ended up apologizing. So, here's what's up. Chris Pratt didn't mind the call-out, so why do his fans feel the need to stick up for him? Do you really think that these two men need anyone fighting their own battles for them? So buzz off, you lot, and let the two superheroes work it out for themselves. So what do you reckon? Who could take who? Aquaman or well, both of them are Jason or Chris Pratt?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Jason Momoa because he seems to play the same role consistently and perfectly.
Oh, he's so hot. I mean, if he told me to stop using plastic, that would be it. I'd never use it a day in my life ever again.
What was he? He was a Dothraki, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was Khaleesi's husband, wasn't he? Khal Drogo.
Yeah, that was his name.
He's in C.
For Aquaman, right? In C?
C.
See?
The show.
Steph, we don't know what we're doing here today.
I've got no idea what you lot are on about.
But you did a fantastic job.
Gee, thanks.
All right, guys.
Someone's got to hold this stuff together.
Coming up on DBL, if you're a Sex and the City fan, don't go anywhere. We're talking to Chris Noth. Wait till you hear all about his weirdest encounter with a fan.
Hi, DBL Nation. Welcome to Fast Blast. It's Raquel here with some headlines you might have missed. Now, there is a battle brewing between Aquaman and Star-Lord. Jason Momoa recently called out Chris Pratt for using a water bottle. After fans came to Chris's defense, Jason backed down a bit and apologized, saying he's really, really passionate about people not using single-use plastics. The moment Mandalorian fans have been waiting for is finally here. Well, kind of. Baby Yoda plushes are available for pre-order, but they won't be out till spring. Disney Plus's series has proven to be a massive success, so many fans are scratching their heads as to why the toys weren't out in time for Christmas. It's also been named the #1 show in the world by Parrot Analytics, so we all just have to be content seeing Baby Yoda on screen for now. And Lady Gaga has set her sights on the Super Bowl again, only this time she's performing the night before at the Super Saturday Night Show. Now, she's done the halftime show, she sang the national anthem, and it looks like she's just covering all her bases when it comes to singing at football games. And that's it for the headlines. See you next time.
Cold, wet weather in the United States and Canada has damaged potato crops, meaning fewer spuds for you and your buds, and smaller ones too. The U.S. Department of Agriculture projects our country's potato output to be its lowest since 2010, That includes a 5.5% decrease in Idaho, the nation's top potato producer. According to a report by Bloomberg, those bad crops have forced potato processors to try to rush to keep up with French fry demand in North America. So what does that mean for you? Well, it could result in higher prices for the starchy staple or restaurants serving smaller portions. And that's connecting the dots.
Welcome back to DBL. Chris Noth is best known as Mr. Big from Sex and the City. Now the actor is talking about the next big thing in streaming, and he tells Lindsey Granger his most unusual fan encounter. Check it out in today's Chatting with the Stars.
Chris Noth, welcome to DBL. We're talking about the streaming service Tubi today, and we'll get into that in just a second. But first, fans of Sex and the City are always going to love you as Mr. Big. I've got to know, what's the strangest fan encounter you've ever had?
It's always odd. Usually it's women who are fans of the show more than men, although I'm saying mostly. But I think I was in a car once and a truck pulled up. You know, big burly truck driver. Hey, Mr. Big! And I'm like, you're watching Sex and the City? I would have thought maybe Law and Order or something.
So is it true that you still have your Mr. Big suits that you wore during filming?
I have a lot of suits. I kept my my costumes because I hate to shop for clothes, and they were all great suits. So they let me keep them because they were fitted to me anyway. So.
Awesome perk of the job. Well, Tubi is the next big thing in streaming, and there's so many options for people to choose from. It can get confusing. So what sets Tubi apart from all the others?
I think the operative word would be that it's free. You don't have to put your credit card down. You don't have to have a password or any of that. You sign up for once, it's there. And it's got a vast array of entertainment and stuff that you won't find on Netflix. And I know they have a lot of stuff, but other stuff that you might want to see would be on Tubi, and it's very simple.
You don't have to feel guilty. I mean, Tubi's got thousands of TV shows and movies for free.
Yeah, and I even get what's not on Netflix.
Chris, you deserve to be happy.
Well, what's your favorite type of show to binge? Are you like all about comedy or drama?
I usually go to a lot of the classic movies.
Nice, I like those too. So I'm from New York, and I know that you love New York, but it's changed quite a bit since your time on Sex and the City. What do you still love about the city, and what do you miss most about old school New York?
I miss a lot about old school New York. You know, it's much more catered toward tourism and big money from foreign countries. So that's unfortunate because a lot of great music places have gone down and great pubs and saloons and restaurants that have been there for 50 years. So you don't know what you got till it's gone. Listen, I've been complaining about this for years, so people are sick of me talking about it. You know, don't get me started.
Chris Noth, thank you so much. You're awesome.
Take care.
Great job, Linz. We'll be right back.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by...
Welcome back to DBL. It may be time for holiday cheer, but M. Night Shyamalan is back with a creepy new show that looks super interesting on Apple TV. Now, it stars Rupert Grint, a.k.a. Ron Weasley from Harry Potter. I sat down with him and co-star Toby Kebbell to talk about that inevitable Shyamalan twist in today's Chatting with the Stars. Rupert and Toby, welcome to Daily Blast Live. We are so happy to have you on. You guys star in Servant on Apple TV+, and it's about a couple whose baby dies and they replace him with a lifelike doll. Now, it's an M. Night Shyamalan, and I want to know, can we expect a Shyamalanian twist?
We lost Jericho when he was 13 weeks. Dorothy took it hard. This is the only thing that brought her back.
I should take Jericho for his walk now.
Yes.
Yes!
Most definitely. It is creepy. It is harrowing. It's very heavy. It's a story about denial.
It all happened too quick. Okay, they were both out. I heard a noise. I went upstairs. Then Dorothy came home. When was this?
Toby, you play a chef on the show, but it turns out you actually cook in real life. Yeah. Is it true that you actually whipped up all the meals we're seeing? No way!
Yeah, we had to, because when we first arrived, there's huge amounts of creativity going on, and then the food was kind of left, because in the script, it just says, a certain dish. And we, you know, everyone's kind of glossing over it. And I said, well, we're going to have to eat those meals. And they said, we've got a food stylist, don't worry about it. And this poor lady came in who's an awesome food stylist, but just for the stuff being photographed, started spraying Glade, you know, or some shiny product. And I was like, but we have to eat it. So we ended up getting a great chef, Drew DeTomo, who came in, and me and him worked together, and we tried to figure out these recipes. And actually it became kind of a metaphor for my character, because he's kind of revamping, you know, Dead, or he's resurging kind of these old recipes and giving them a new twist. So it kind of, it felt like it had something behind it.
Nice backstory. Rupert, do you cook?
I don't cook, no. But I do eat. And no, what I really loved the food element is such a huge part of the show, I think. It's, it really is another character, and I do remember I was in a costume fitting with no trousers on, and Toby rushes in and he's made this like obscure dessert, and it's amazing. It's such a great detail. I think it's a really fun part of the show.
I love that.
We like to test out the recipes on the victims who had to eat it. So, yeah.
That's exactly right. I'm an eater too, so I understand. Now, Rupert, so many people love you as Ron Weasley from the Harry Potter franchise. We got to know, are you and Emma and Daniel Radcliffe still a fearsome threesome? And can we expect to ever see you guys on screen together again?
I don't know. I mean, I get asked this a lot.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Who knows? I don't know. I mean, it was. I think it's about nearly 10 years since we finished the last movie. But yeah, I mean, I have a great fondness of that character. I always will do.
Good.
But for now, I'm kind of enjoying life outside it and kind of exploring.
Post Ron Weasley. Yes, I can understand that. Rupert and Toby, thank you again for talking with us. I had a great time. We can't wait to eat with you if we ever meet up.
Definitely.
Great.
Thank you, Tori.
See you
Thanks,
soon.
guys.
Have a great day.
Welcome back to DBL. Before we go, guys, we wanted to get this in. A world-famous celeb posted a selfie on Instagram, but a lot of people can't figure it out, and we haven't seen it yet, okay?
Okay.
So let's look at this and see if we could figure it out. Oh, is that Martha Stewart?
Martha Stewart /
That
Kardashian.
is not.
That's not Martha Stewart?
Martha
That
Stewart
is somebody.
Kardashian.
It is Martha Stewart.
As Martha.
Has she had a bit of a glow up?
What did she do? Did she like?
Is that a filter?
It's got to be like or unless she got real work done.
I don't know.
No.
Does she have handles on her phone?
Maybe it's just, I don't know.
You would have to pray to a certain type of God to get work like that done. I mean, she does. She's not a bad-looking woman. She's a beautiful woman. But I'm just saying.
Going on
Skin
tonight
like that.
has its risk.
Skin like
Don't
that.
backtrack. Don't backtrack.
It does not happen anywhere but from God.
Filters
Okay.
are crazy things right now, you know? Like, you can put a filter on your face and you can look like a completely different person, like little nose, bigger lips, I don't know.
Yeah.
You never know anymore.
Don't try it at home. We want people to recognize you.
Yeah.
All right, Brandon needs a relationship filter. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place.